Hello Guardians, it is Ebontis here. We are back in another week in the world of Destiny, and we've got some stuff to talk about. Of course, more grinding to do, and we have a new quest. For the Season Pass owners, we have the Leviathan's Breath. It will start at Banshee. I will cover that in a separate video. I just want to do the full quest line for you guys. Any tips that I find in there, I will kind of dunk in there so you guys have those for you. But for your normal weekly reset, let's cover all your powerful gear options and see what activities we've got for the week. So let's jump into the director. For the Vanguard, of course, have your daily heroic story missions. You have your Vanguard strikes with a tier 1 powerful, 3 strikes run matching the elemental subclass of the burn, so run your solar subclasses and you will get that one knocked out pretty quickly. Nightfall, the ordeal this week is going to be Savathun's Song. So when you crank up the difficulty, got a couple options to talk about here so you guys can see all of them. I'll just crank it on to Master. I'm not at Master yet, so if you're not, don't worry about it. We've got Fire Pit, Acolyte Spawn, Fire Pools that cause damage over time, so definitely avoid those. Champions, Unstoppable, and Barrier, so make sure your modifiers on your weapons are handling those accordingly. Chaff Radar is disabled. Champions mob more champions, in case that wasn't enough on this big boy difficulty. Equipment will be locked. Match game is at the higher difficulties. And Savathun's Dirge comes in at hero and up. This is incoming void and aerial damage is increased. So void damage is obvious. That's going to be Shriekers, which are going to hurt. You've got Ogres, which are definitely going to hurt. And the boss is void as well, so lots of things are definitely going to be pretty painful in here. And aerial damage, I have to assume that means if you are in the air, you will be taking more and aerial damage increased. So I just have to assume if you're in the air, you're going to be taking some damage. Now, I don't know if that works both ways. Usually that seems to just hurt us. So yeah, keep your butt on the ground. That will probably serve you very, very well. Crucible is back to normal this week with your core matches in this center section. 4 matches there will get you a tier 1 powerful. And then, of course, up here on your rotator, we've got Mayhem, which is probably where I would spend my rotator time, because that's just always a blast to go absolutely bonkers. And then we've got Breakthrough. So this will be your 4v4 match over here. Crucible Labs also does count for your core matches. So remember any of these here across the middle. But Mayhem, if you need your rotator matches, just go in there, have fun with your supers, get some crazy stuff going on. Just have fun. It's kind of a nice thing about Mayhem. It's a blast. For Gambit, it is always your preference of regular or prime. 3 matches completed for that tier 2 powerful. And just remember, if you're doing strikes, if you're doing Crucible, if you're doing Gambit, grab your bounties beforehand as those continue to help level up your artifact and get you that bonus power as well. So bonus bounties and experience are a great thing, definitely helping you get that bonus power EXP as well. So take advantage of that as much as you can. Tier 2 drop here, so that is a +4. Flahspoint is going to be on the European Dead Zone. Easy one to do. Public events are up all the time. Tons of lost sectors. Great planet for that, so definitely swing by the European Dead Zone, blow some stuff up, finish a public event or 2, and you'll be good to go there. Remember, in case some of you guys don't know, the Forge is a daily rotator. So Izanami is the Forge for the day. Jump in there if you need to do Forge activities. Tomorrow it will be a different one. So depending on what you're looking for, daily Forges will be rotating through in case you guys haven't seen that one yet. So in the tower, of course, nothing really new, but of course, just to recap all of your powerful gear drops. You've got 8 bounties at Zavala, 8 bounties at Shax, 8 bounties at the Gunsmith, which you'll be talking to Banshee for our new bow quest. And clan rewards, get that one. Just turn that one as quick as you can. Remember, it's a tier 2, so that's a +4 instead of a tier 1 +3. And you've got Gambit bounties as well. So again, remember, if you're going to go run Gambit matches, go pick up Gambit bounties, knock as many out as you can, move on to the next one, get kind of 2 powerful drops for each activity you do. Kind of a nice benefit there. If you have the Season Pass and Shadowkeep, we'll cover everything we've got here on the moon. Your Vex Offensive is a tier 2 drop. Just, defeating challenging enemies and things like that will make it go a little bit quicker, so try and get your tags in there. For the raid, of course, your Pinnacle gear will be dropping here, so you get 3 or 4 chances at those drops. Pinnacle gear grind from 950 to 960. People have opinions about that. If you guys want to hear mine, let me know. I might do a separate video on that. For hunts this week, we've got the Nightmare Hunt Insanity against the Fanatic. This is going to get you the grenade launcher if you get the Essence of Insanity. A lot of people are looking for the grenade launcher. Actually, just finished one on this character. It's called Love and Death, but I'll get a guide for this one up for you guys for the piece that you need for this one. I'll do that on my Warlock because I haven't yet. So it is back around. Make sure you guys get your tier 1 powerful from the Memory Pursuit completed. Usually involves just the typical bounties that you've got to do at Eris. And pick up her weekly bounty as well. That's going to be an important piece. Remember, a couple powerful drops from her. Don't forget any of those. For the other Nightmare Hunts, we have Fear. This is going to be where you fight Fogoth. And then we've got Despair, where you fight Crota, the son of Oryx. So a couple of these are available, definitely. And it seems like at a reasonable difficulty, if you click on one of these and you go at least even Hero with matchmaking on, you tend to get the essence of whatever the Nightmare Hunt is to drop. And if you're looking for farming a gun, like I know a lot of people are looking for the grenade launcher, for example, run the Nightmare Hunt Insanity, and that way you don't have to try and farm the fragments for it. As soon as you get a farm done, go get your grenade kills, turn it in, see what your roll is, come back in here, run this Nightmare Hunt once or twice, come back out, and do it that way. So if you're farming those, definitely a thing. And we have a new weekly available. So on Nightmare Hunts, I didn't actually talk about it yet, but we have a new Pinnacle drop. So Pinnacle gear is definitely hard to come by right now. We know it's been rough. Pinnacle gear is the only thing that will take you from 950 to 960. You have the 100k Nightfall. You have the Raid, which is all we've had. We had some bounties and Iron Banner that were coming up. And then now we've got Master Nightmare Hunts. So complete a Nightmare Hunt on Master difficulty, which if you want to see the modifiers that we're going to be facing in here, again, a crap ton of them. Fire Pit will be the same. Unstoppable and Barrier Champions, Chaff, Champions Mob, Match Game, and Torment of Fickrel. Arc and environmental damage is increased. It's going to be rough. They're really setting these things up to be an absolute pain in the butt. So, these seem to match the Nightfall, actually. Most of them do, but the Torment of whatever it is will match kind of which one is going on. So if you come over here to Nightmare Fear, where you're facing Fogoth, void damage is increased, knockback damage, and distance is increased. It's going to knock you off the platform faster into a wall and kill you, and void is just going to smack you around a little bit. And then for Despair, we've got void and environmental damage increased on Crota. Definitely going to be watching out for acolytes and things on that. So those are going to be dicey. I don't even know if I'm ready for those, and I'm making videos for you guys. So if you're not ready for those, don't worry about it. Just keep leveling up. 980s are going to be a challenge. I see people facing those in the 960s, 955. I mean, it's going to be rough. You want to be in the 960s for sure before you even think about those, so you're not too far down in the delta of enemies doing damage to you, so watch that for sure. Other than that, that pretty much does cover the week, so let's look at our store real fast and see what we've got. So the Leviathan's Breath Ornament, the quest I will cover separately once we get it done. Can't click on it yet because I don't have it yet, so that's the thing. Ninja Vanish. So this is an emote. Apparently my Ninja Vanish failed, so that's cute. Here's your ornament, Bad Dog for the Leviathan's Breath. It truly looks like a, yeah, looks like a skull. That's pretty awesome. So that is the new one. We got the, oh, here's a fun word to say. Ophiuchus shell? Wow, you guys can hear me fail at that right there live. And the Jotunier. I think I do have to get my Toaster Sparrow. I know I probably shouldn't, but the Toaster Sparrow is here. I just have to probably get that one. It's just cool. You've got a Bygones ornament, Disruptive Camouflage. You've got a new ornament here, giving it a little, that's weird. It's kind of a crazy color on it, but that's kind of the Gambit snake on there, so it's kind of wrapped its way around the entire barrel of the gun. In the Officious Shell, Public Defender and Guiding Light definitely could be better, but it's a pretty cool looking shell. Looks like it comes from the season of Opulence, even though it is this season. Definitely looks like it should be coming out of the Leviathan for sure. Got the Shattered Shrieker. That's your transmat effect where the Shrieker actually opens and you appear. We've also got the Blood Runner. So if you do have your Bright Dust, you can get this fancy Sparrow. I think this one's just badass, so I'm just probably going to have to purchase this one for Bright Dust since I've got it. Other Bright Dust purchases are going to be the Fire Team Fire Up. That's a 3-person, and you can get it for Bright Dust. So if you're rolling in Bright Dust right now, it is not a cheap one, though. Holy crap, that's 4,200. So that one's not cheap. Blood Runner is still here as well. We've got your Lunar Shell. Now, this is one you want to actually definitely get. Lunar Shell with 10% EXP and Speed Demon, so all your Sparrows always summon faster. And potentially, shout out to Pyro Gaming, he got this thing before. It was getting combo detector on basically every drop for planets, so if you just keep pulling it from your collections, you can get a whole bunch of combo detectors for every planet you go to. That thing could be really, really valuable. If you got the Bright Dust, this one might be actually the most valuable of all right here. So check that one out. Pick it up. Pitfall, Souter. Got the Salt of the Fields, the Pillager ornament. Just an old school one. And the Empyrean Cartographer Gauntlets. This is going to be the set here This is your shoulders for the new Eververse set. I love these for the Titan. I probably will buy these on all, so getting those and a daring hat projection. Of course, little investigator shell that he is, may as well have an investigator hat to go with him. That is most of what we got. So that wraps up the weekly reset. Hope that covers everything for you guys. Vanguard, Crucible, Gambit. You got Moon. You've got new Master Difficulty Nightmare Hunts, which are Pinnacle. Which you can get one of those. That Pinnacle grind is still going to be rough. It is absolutely going to be rough. Those that do make it at 980 are going to be just having some RNG luck for sure. Good luck out there. Enjoy everything you got going on. Have a great one, and stay tuned for the channel. I will get the Leviathan's Breath video up as well next, and then also the Ascendant Challenge. So all of those will be coming today, so stay tuned. If you aren't subscribed, hit subscribe, and I'll get those up as quick as I can. Have a great one. I'll see you soon.